刻むぜ! I'm on the beat!
With the release of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R coming very soon, we have finally received the trailer to show off the remaining 3 characters in the base roster. There's quite a bit to go over here, even outside of the trailer itself, so let's just get right into the trailer and see what was added. This trailer is focused on Part 5, much like the other trailers we got that only looked at certain parts. First, we get a showcase of all of Part 5's characters that were already included in the game, and their redone voice work by the anime's voice actors. Then we get the first new character, Trish. She was previously playable in Eyes of Heaven, but makes her traditional fighting game debut here. She was actually one of the first new characters that we knew about, thanks to a screenshot from back when the game was first announced, but she's only being properly shown now. You can see that they're drawing from everything possible to make her moveset since Trish's fights in the series are quite limited. Next is Prosciutto and Pesci. Much like Trish, we already knew Prosciutto was in the game thanks to an early screenshot. However, we did not know back then that Pesci was also included. It seems like Prosciutto is the main character, with Pesci remaining a bit in the background and coming in for some attacks. These two have actually appeared in games before, with Pesci acting as a stage hazard on the train station stage, and Prosciutto as a stage hazard in Eyes of Heaven, but they both make their playable debut here. The final character is Ghiaccio, yet another entirely new playable character. Funnily enough, it seems like one of his supers is taken from the scene of him punching the car from his introduction. With that, we've gotten our full starting roster of 51 playable characters. But there's actually a bit more here to talk about. Unfortunately, we actually knew about all these characters already thanks to a recent leak. A picture surfaced online of the back of the game's box, showing everyone I just talked about. However, we did still learn more about them by actually seeing them in action. And the severity of this leak is lessened by the fact that we already knew about 2 of these characters being in already. We also need to start thinking about what the DLC for this game will be. The game's Season Pass says that it includes 4 playable characters, although we don't know who any of these are yet. However, the European Nintendo eShop does include estimated release dates for each character, in November, January, March, and May. There's also another bit of news to go over. Ever since the game's announcement, the official Twitter for the game has been uploading trailers showcasing each character. From this, we now have confirmation that Pucci will be reworked. In the original All-Star Battle, Pucci's moveset was based on all of his abilities from Part 6, while now Pucci has been altered to use only Whitesnake. This was also the case in Eyes of Heaven, which split Pucci into 2 separate playable characters. According to the Pucci character trailer, this second version of Pucci will actually be available later as a free download. I'm definitely thankful for this, since there were a lot of fears that they try to sell the other Pucci as one of the DLC fighters. I believe the reason for this delay is to release New Moon Pucci alongside the finale of the Part 6 anime, since it would be somewhat odd for Pucci's anime voice actor to be voicing his later abilities in the game before the anime actually does. I suspect that this also may be why we haven't seen Weather Report yet. I assume he may be one of the 4 DLC characters to avoid spoiling his future abilities before the anime shows them. With the second batch of the Stone Ocean anime releasing at almost the same time as the game, hopefully this indicates that the third batch will come a reasonably short time after to fit with the game's DLC release cycle. That's about all the news we have right now regarding All-Star Battle R. The game will be releasing on September 1st on Steam and September 2nd on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Once the game is out, I may make some videos covering it if I find anything worth talking about. And you can definitely expect me to make another update video when we do get the announcement of the new DLC characters. If you want to be updated on new videos and chapters, join the Hamanbeat Discord using the link in the description. To receive rewards like Discord perks and some uncut videos, you can support the channel on Patreon. And finally, for future videos, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. This is the part of the video where I thank my $5 and up patrons. Thank you to Alex Ramirez, Doorbell, Ashton Joseph Miller, Crayon, Rigo Vids, Zucato, Sentai, Pumpkin Doge, Marrow, Almighty Quarth, Oof, Cowrie, Halil, Gatling Grove, Vess, and Lime Jinjo.